session we're going to have a look at simple division. Now in the old days these used to be called gazintas because we'd be going 6 gazinta whatever number. So in this case we'll have a look at 6 going into, or 6 or dividing into 1, 6 going into 18. So how many times does 6 go into 18? 6 times 3 if we know our table, 6 3s are 18, so the answer to that is just a straight 3, and I'm going to place that 3 above the units column there. So another way of doing that might be, let's try another one. 7 goes into 21, or 21 divided by 7. So how many times does 7 go into 21? 7 goes into 2, I can't do it. 7 goes into 21 3 times, and my answer is going to be 3 ones. Now we can go a little bit further than this, so how about we try using 7 as a divisor, and we're going to go 7 into 214.
I have to interrupt. You just called that number a name.
Call it a divisor.
A divisor? How do you spell it?
D-I-V-I-S-O-R.
Okay, and what does that mean?
That means that is the number that actually goes into the number that's being divided by.
Got it. Thank you, Mr. Forrester.
So now we're going to try and divide 287 by 7. So we start off by asking ourselves the question, how many times does 7 go into 2? I can't do it. So then I look at the first digits, or the first 2 digits. 7 goes into 28 4 times. That leaves me with a whole number, and I don't have to trade anything down. How many times does 7 go into 7? The answer is 1. And so 7 goes into 287 41 times. Now here's one for you guys to do on your own. Alright, so for this calculation, boys and girls, you're going to divide 255 by 5. So we'll pause the video there while you have a go at this. Right, now that we're back and you've done the calculation, the first thing we ask ourselves is how many times does 5 go into 2? 5 goes into 2, I can't do. Then I ask myself, how many times does 5 go into 25? 5 goes into 25 5 times, and there's nothing to trade across. Then I'll ask myself the next question, how many times does 5 go into 5? 5 goes into 5 once. So 255 divided by 5 is going to be 51, or 5 goes into 255 51 times. And of course the reverse of that is 5 times 55, 5 times 51 is going to be 255. Alright, we'll just stop there for a moment and we'll put another one up for you guys to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now that you're back, what we'll do is divide 366 by 6. So if you guys will pause the video there and we'll just do that. Right, and now that you're back, 6 goes into 3 I can't do, 6 goes into 36 6 times, 6 goes into 6 once, and the answer is going to be 61. Alright, stop there and we'll do something a little bit different. Alright, so for this session what we're going to do is we're going to divide a number which has a 0 in it by a single digit number. So we're going to divide 306 by 6. So we ask ourselves the question, how many times does 6 go into 3? It doesn't go. How many times does 3 go into 30? The answer is 5, and the 5 goes directly above the 0.
Ha ha ha, Mr. Forrester, I heard you say that was 3 into 30.
I did.
I know what number that is.
That's a 6.
It's a 6.
You're absolutely right. So after you've divided 30 by 6 and you get 5, you're going to divide 6 into 6 and the answer is going to be 51. Okay, so let's do another one very similar to that. We're going to divide 6 by 3, 609 by 3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we're going to divide 3 3 into 6, and the answer is going to be 2. Now I've got a 0 here. 3 goes into 0 no times, and I have to place the 0 directly above this because that tells me that there's nothing in that column. Then I divide 9 over here by 3, and the answer is going to be 3. Now if I didn't have that 0 there, the answer would be 23. And there's untold numbers of times when I've marked a test and the children have just put in 2, nothing, and 3, and the answer is 23. What they lost on was leaving the 0 out. If I don't have the 0 there, I change the number from 203 to 23, and the answer would be wrong. So having said that, how about you guys have a go at doing this one? So we're going to divide 4 into 808. And you can pause there. And now that we're back, let's see if you got this. 4 goes into 8, it goes twice. 4 goes into 0, I put down the 0. 4 goes into 8, and the answer is twice. So 4 goes into 808 202 times. Alright, how about you have a go at doing this one on your own? So we're going to divide 903 by 3. So pause the tape there and you do that on your own.
I reckon.
And now that we're back, 3 goes into 9 3 times, 3 goes into 0 0, and 3 goes into 3 once. So 903 divided by 3 is 301.